Good morning. I'm in my dad's place in the spare room. I have spent a comfortable night. I slept well, actually. I was really surprised. I just don't normally in a new place, but I did last night. Slept like a log, so I was really good to feel really refreshed. It's about 9:20 in the morning. I've just boiled the kettle. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, and I'm just going to do what I normally do at home, basically, which is a bit of language learning, and then I'm going to crack on with some editing. Today, I need to go to B&Q, basically, because I am going to just have a look at bathroom things. I don't know if I'm going to get my bathroom done soon or not, but I'm just going to go and have a look. Real tea with real milk here. I normally have decaffeinated tea and soy milk at home. I don't mind either though, to be honest. Tea in bed is definitely needed. You know what? I forgot nearly all my clothes that I needed. And there's a reason why. I know why I did it. Hang on. Let's put that down there. Before I had my bath yesterday morning, I started to put piles of things on the bed ready to pack. One of the things was an outfit for last night, and another thing was an outfit for today. And I went and had my bath, and I came back and I absent-mindedly put on the outfit that I'd laid out for today. Because actually something I quite often do is lay out my outfit for the day before I have my bath. And then when I come back from my bath, I just get dressed into it straight away, you know, after I've got dried. So yeah, I just accidentally put it on. And then when I went to grab the clothes to pack, I forgot, and I just shoved in what was left. I didn't bring any pyjamas either. I just forgot about that. So I've ended up sleeping in stuff I was wearing yesterday. I've got just in my pants under it. I've got bare legs. I had a pair of tights wrapped around my eyes to stop the light coming in because I cannot sleep without an eye mask. So I looked ridiculous in bed, and I think possibly when I go to Pontyprydd I might have to pick up a t-shirt or something to last me through to the end of the night. I'm going to get my iPad now, do some language learning, and do that and drink tea in bed before I get my laptop out. Well, I've done a little bit of language learning, just, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. That's all I do in the mornings because I can't spend all day at it, unfortunately. So I've buttered myself some of my lentil cakes that I bought from home. There's 4 there, and I'm going to have a satsuma and an apple, and that's going to be my breakfast. The first thing I thought that I would show you my writing routine. I'm on to emails now. I just prop my diary up in front of the screen so I don't have to blur it all out. I'm loving my stylus, and when I write on my iPad in the Yahoo email, I can handwrite my emails, and if I spell it wrong it underlines it, but what it does is it converts it into sort of typewriting font, you know, proper computery font. I don't know how to describe that. So it starts out as handwriting and then it goes and it just changes to text word by word. So yeah, it's just, I like it. I find writing with a pen is just calming compared to typing, and it slows me down and I concentrate better and I zone in to the task in hand much better than if I'm just doing typey. So I am loving the stylus, and I'm starting to prefer writing my emails on my iPad with the pen rather than typing it on my MacBook at the moment. Anyway, I've got a number of emails in to go through, and I think I might need to put some dates in my diaries. It's just come to 11 o'clock now. I've spent all that time just doing admin from emails and writing stuff in my diaries and checking payments, gone through that sort of thing. Anyway, now I'm gonna make another cup of tea and do some editing on Monday night's vlog and hopefully get that done before I go. And I've been planning my logistics as well, writing my train times on a post-it. It's in about 3 hours. Oh my gosh. I never run any long distances. I just ran almost all the way from my dad's place to the nearest train station, which normally takes 15 minutes. I normally allow 15 minutes to walk. I think I did it in 7, and I arrived just as the train was pulling up. And the reason for this was I was exporting my video an hour earlier than I expected to be, so I thought, right, when's the next train? And because of Sunday times, I haven't got this one, the next one wouldn't have been for 45 minutes, and I just thought if I can get into Ponty a bit earlier, I'll have time to pick up some food for me and Dad to eat as a thank you to him for putting me up. Oh gosh, I've nearly killed myself. I never run. This is like a shock to my system. I brought this with me in my bag yesterday to have at the gig, but because we had free tea and coffee, I had that instead. And then somebody bought me an alcohol-free pint of beer as well, so I'm going to have this now, and I put it in the fridge. It's lovely and chilled. Just got off the train. I'm going to go under the bridge instead of over there because I've had enough strenuousness until I recover. Basically, it's triggered a load of wheezing, and I have coughed non-stop on the train now between Dad's place and here. I do actually have asthma, but it rarely ever raises its ugly head for me. It's so mild, but things like going from 0 to a sprint and then stopping can bring it on. Lovely hot sunny day though. There's a man down there in waders doing some fishing. I'm going to pop in Sainsbury's and use the loo because I didn't go before I left because I didn't have enough time, and then when I was on the train I was too busy guzzling pop because I was recovering and needed a drink. Right, I actually know which direction the traffic's coming from today. It's funny the way my head works. Last time I had a complete blank moment and couldn't remember which way the cars came from. I think it's because there's more traffic on the road today. I've got a point of reference. Right, Sainsbury's loo, here I come. Oh, sorry, still wheezing. That's so much better. I'm absolutely busting for a pee. Which is also not a good combination with having a wheezy cough that you don't expect to suddenly start coughing. Right, I'm going to come back here later because, hang on, I'll tell you why. I'll just go somewhere where there's no people so I can vlog without being overlooked. Yeah, so basically I didn't pack enough clothes, as I mentioned earlier, and I've just got so sweaty. I don't want to change my underwear again later with that running. I don't want to go and do a night out in damp underwear that's all sweaty. That's probably TMI, but it is the truth. And I could do with some more because they're starting to wear a bit thin anyway, some of the ones I've got, so it's about time. So I'm going to get some underwear, and I would like to get a nice t-shirt, hopefully a pink one, for wearing out tonight. Otherwise I'm going to be in clothes that I've had on for 2 days and are very sweaty. So yeah, but I'm actually looking forward to that. It'd be quite a treat. And also when I come back here, I'm going to get some food for my dad. I think I mentioned that, but he's been in touch. He wants his dinner at 6, so I've got something to aim for. That's where all the trolleys are. I looked at the top there and there's hardly any trolleys. I don't know if they're short staffed for doing trolleys or something, but I don't know, maybe they had a big run on. But there's no little trolleys up there, just great big enormous ones. Right, let's go to B&Q. B&Q is there. Cecily! It's been quite busy in here. I've just got the camera out and other people are not in this bit. Yeah, I don't normally come to shops on the weekends. Generally, I'll tend to go in the week because I know it's quieter, and I'll let the workers that work in the week come at weekends, you know, make a bit of space for them. Right, I'm going to have a little look around this bathroom area now and look at my lovely diagram. Oh, I can show it to you. Look at this work of art. There's the sink. Not looking very sinky. There's my toilet. Yeah, I'm quite new to using this app and the stylus, but I did measuring. Yes, I think I would like to join my hotspot. That would be very handy, thank you. Here's my bath. My bath is actually like that shape, not a rectangle, but I got the basics anyway. So let's have a little look and see what there is. Wow, I've been here absolutely ages. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I've kind of shortlisted some lovely things. I really like this sink. I'm kind of thinking of things with right angles, going for a right angle theme. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually keep my existing sink because actually there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it might not match, and you know, doing your bathroom is not something you do very often, so I kind of feel like it might be worth investing a bit more just to not have to do it again sooner, you know. And staying with the right angle theme, rather liking this toilet here. I didn't go as far as sitting on it to see how comfy it was with a squarish sort of end, but anyway, there's that one. And what else was there? Oh, where is the bath? I didn't actually look at the bath in person, but I've seen pictures of it. I think it could be this one. I wanted something with a square end that's going to double as a shower cubicle. I'm not sure if that's the exact one, but I'm going to have a shower installed, hopefully. I want an electric shower, even though the pressure won't be as good as the other ones, only because, you know, if the boiler breaks and you can't get an engineer out, you've got no hot water in the house. But at least if you've got at least an electric shower, you've got hot water. You can have a hot shower and you could fill a washing up bowl up with hot water as well. So I probably am going to go the electric shower route for aesthetic reasons only and not practical reasons. Yeah, I do occasionally succumb to aesthetics. I do prefer this style tap, the old-fashioned one with the 4 knobbles on, rather than, you know, levers, or the other one that's just like one that you shove from side to side. It's just aesthetics for me. I'm just an old-fashioned gal, so I want to get all my taps to be like that one, want that one. And speaking of want that one, flooring wise, charcoal grey is just my thing. Am I in the wrong bit? I think I'm in the wrong bit. I think this is the right bit. Which one was it now? This is completely, it's plastic, so it's completely water resistant, because the one I've got now is the whole reason why I'm having to have the bathroom done, really. I had a toilet leak and it was wooden laminate and it just all swelled up and raised up at the edges, and I've been without it for so long now. You know, I couldn't get a local person to do it. So that's why it's been like that so long. And then I just kind of gave up. I got disheartened with it all and just thought, oh, I don't care. I'll just walk on the underlay for a bit. So that's probably what I'd go for floor-wise. And it's textured so it's not slippy. Relatively warm underfoot. Okay, right, I'm going to go to Sainsbury's. I think I do give the impression in my vlogs that I live in a deserted world, but I try to film around the people, so I wait till there's a bit with no people in to film. Oh, it's a lovely sunny day, isn't it? I'm starving. I might need to just sit and eat something that I've got in my bag. I'm walking back to Sainsbury's. Dad says he doesn't want any dinner. I think what I might do is buy him something that he could have another time, you know, that he can keep in his fridge. Because I kind of want to leave him with something to say thank you for the accommodation overnight. Yeah, I had a really long chat with an advisor in there. I was just proudly showing the camera my lovely design, and he appeared out of nowhere like the shopkeeper in Mr. Ben and asked me if I needed any help with anything. So I took full advantage, and we sat down at a desk and he did me a full-on 3D plan. I could tell he was impressed with my my plan. Not, but anyway, he managed to make sense of it. I said, don't take those measurements as absolute 100% accurate. I did my best. But anyway, yeah, so I've got it all printed out, lovely 3D plan. We looked at different, you know, items placed in the bathroom on the screen, so it was really good. He's given me a quote for materials, and he's given me a quote for potential installation if they do it. So I've got it all in my bag, all printed out. I'm going to have a good go through it with my boyfriend when he's got time, and go from there, really, because when you go into a situation like this, there's so much information, so much, but it's only, I think, once you've had a bit of time to go through it and process it that more questions pop up in your mind. So I've not committed to anything today. It does look lovely though. The thought of having a lovely, lovely bathroom that would be like a hotel room bathroom, like, you know, much nicer than I've ever had, and having that in my home, that is a lovely thought. It's a lot of money to invest, isn't it, and do up your bathroom and get all new stuff. Oh, Izzy would love it though. Izzy would be in heaven, my daughter Izzy. But apparently they can't do it for ages because they're booked up for months and months and months and months. But anyway, it's good to get the ball rolling, I think. It's Sunday, Sainsbury's is going to shut, I think maybe in 40 minutes, half an hour, something like that, so I better get a move on and get there. I've just troughed one of those leftover pastries from last night that I had in the fridge overnight and took with me today. I could not wait, I was going to expire. I'm just going to quickly see if they've got any t-shirts. Well, they have got t-shirts, let's have a look, see what they've got. They have pink. Nah, stripy, don't want that one. I mean, if push comes to shove, I could last till tomorrow, but let's see what they got. I went for some vests I probably wouldn't have bought if I wasn't absolutely desperate for a solution for this evening. They're okay. I'm just looking at knickers. I like the patterns on those ones, but I'm a right old frump when it comes to my underwear. I like a lot of coverage, ideally with legs in, but you know, one can only dream of those in this situation. I have bought them online in the past. I like the middies, but I'm not sure if this lacy stuff is going to be violently itch making and a bit of a pain to snip off without the whole lot fraying. Ooh, nice bright colours. I wonder if I can just open the packet and just have a little feel. I'm very sensitive, you know. Well, it's cotton. It's not all synthetic-y. They've got to be cotton for me as well, you know. Prone to infections I am. Sorry, that's TMI as well. It's supposed to be 5 in there, there's 4. Somebody's half-inched one of them. Are they cotton? Where's the ingredients? Well, it says cotton. Yeah, I think they'll be alright. Oh. There's only 4 in there. I want a full packet, ideally. I'll go for these ones. They're the middies. They're not entirely the full. This is the full, and this is the midi. They look the same. No, that comes down a little further. What I do not like is when the pant comes halfway up your buttocks. Just, oh God, I can just feel it the whole time and it bugs me so. Right, that's £9 for 5 pairs. So I think that's really good value, honestly. Food next. Let's see. I'm just going to get a couple of ready meals, one for me and one for Dad. I know that's a bit, it would be nice to cook him something, but you know what it's like when you're in somebody else's kitchen that you're not used to it. It's a tiny kitchen, and I'll just end up, if I do that, I'll end up making a load of mess, having loads of washing up to do, and we'll be a bit time constrained. I realised I've misinterpreted my dad's reply when he said, no, I don't need anything, because I actually sent him a message and said, do you need anything else from Sainsbury's? Like, I know there's a particular brand of tea he likes from here. That's what he was replying to, so yes, he does want dinner. It's funny how the penny just drops sometimes when you're in the middle of doing something else. Oh, here we are. This is some takeaway type stuff. I was thinking Indian. He likes tikka masala, I know that. So, right, I'm going to put the camera off and have a look. I would get us one of these meal for 2 things. I think it would be nice, but but because I don't eat meat and he does, I think it would be much nicer for him to have meat. Look, I've just noticed they got these lovely little things, like, you know, like you get a variety of different things in restaurants. That's £2.50. That's tadka dal. Interesting. That's veggie, that one. So £2.50. There's saag paneer, aloo saag, vegetable masala, Bombay potatoes. I mean, they're all veggie. Okay, I think I might have found a solution. So this is chicken tikka banquet meal. So we've got these different compartments with like the sloshy stuff, you know. I think one's Bombay potatoes and one is chicken tikka banquet or chicken tikka, whatever. There's rice and there's also onion bhajis. So I think that's something a little bit different and a bit of a treat. So I'm going to grab that. That's £4. I hope that doesn't spill onto those clothing items. Let's move those right over. I'll put a barricade of my hat, all the things in the plastic, just in case. Sometimes you get little rips and you don't notice, don't you? There's also a prawn one. Oh, there's a vegetable biryani. King prawn. Let's have a look. Check there's no meat as well as prawns. So what have we got in here? Just curry and rice, but that's all I want really. I'm not really that bothered about the drier things. I like nice moist food. Yeah, I should get that for me. And I've noticed with the nectar card it's £2.75, so I've definitely got the cheaper option. The announcement was just up for please go pay for things because we're closing. Anyway, got a bag full of t-shirts, not t-shirts, stringy vest things. Anyway, I've got what I needed and I need to sit down and eat something because I'm blooming starving. I've got two options for trains. I've got the option of rush, make myself all hot and sweaty and out of breath again. Oh, you've locked those ones, are you okay? Being ushered out the other way. Yeah, so one option is run for a train. Well, walk fast and don't eat anything, even though I'm about to expire and I really want a coffee. Or option number 2, get one 40 minutes later, go and have a coffee and enjoy a bit of nice sit-down time in a cafe, which I really fancy. So I'm going to do that. Because, you know, a bit of treat time for Mo. That would be lovely. It is the weekend after all, it is Sunday. Oh, I still haven't quite recovered from that run earlier. It's like in the chest a bit, but I've stopped coughing anyway, so that's alright. I'm sure I'll be fine by tonight when I'm playing my flute down the pub. I'm going to sit on that very, very elegant looking bench there, right by the bin, and eat some food. I might go as far away from the bin as I can though. So hungry. I would go to the park, but I need something now. 4 PM. It's a bit late for lunch, in my opinion. Glad I brought these with me. A little way to economise. Look, I'm still going to get coffee though. Don't know where yet. I'm going to sit and do a bit more language learning and watch the world go by. If this looks familiar, it's because I came past here in a vlog the other day as well. Going past the top of the park there. I'm going to go around the edge, I think, go downtown, keep my eyes out for a cafe, see what's open at this time of day on a Sunday. I'm still appreciating the weather right now. There's a health centre there, PONTYPRIDD Health Centre, Maltster's Arms. I've crossed over the road in the name of the vlog. I'm going to take you over the super, super, super old footbridge. There's a plaque on it somewhere with a date. Let's go over the historic bridge. I dare say it's been resurfaced over the years. There's another angler there, out in waders in the river. So here there's another footbridge built far more recently. Pointed out before, there's the library. Here you go. William Edwards 1750, prepared by Edward Davis and Thomas Evan 1798. Good grief. It's a museum. I have vlogged in there before. I don't even know where those vlogs are, but it's probably got PONTYPRIDD in the title. I can leave a PONTYPRIDD playlist at the end of this video if you want to see some more Ponty content, as in PONTYPRIDD content. I'll take this opportunity to point out that that phone box has been converted into a defibrillator box. I think it's always useful to know where one is, you know, so I'll just mention that in case it's useful to somebody. Can we open it? Yes, we can. There it is. There have been a few passers-by, but on the whole it's very quiet in PONTYPRIDD right now. A lot of things are shut. I'm not holding out a lot of hope for anything other than sort of Costa really, or Greggs or something like that. Greggs is still open at my head, it's sticking to my head. I've had my sun hat on and it's so hot. It's lovely weather, absolutely lovely. Yes, I've ducked into Greggs. I haven't tried further down to be honest, but yeah, £1.60 for a white coffee in here, so it's cheaper than Costa, isn't it? Quite a lot. I love just getting a coffee and sitting in cafes and just coexisting with other humans. Oops. I think I might need another coffee and a mop and bucket, but at least the camera's okay. I was thinking, I wonder if I could prop it on here. That would be a great design, because then I could carry a bit of cardboard around for a tripod, but no. alas, absolutely not. Right, let's go and sort this little issue out, shall we? Take 2. They so kindly gave me another coffee for free when I went out, and I said, oh, I'm really sorry, have you got a mop? I've just thrown the entire coffee over the floor, and I confessed I was trying to be arty with the camera and dropped the camera on it. And it was entirely my own fault. But they came and they mopped it for me, they insisted on doing it for me because I did offer, yeah, free coffee. So that was so kind of them. That was very nice. Luckily I don't get embarrassed about things like throwing an entire cup of coffee everywhere. Oh, we've got some new development up ahead. Do I spy steps, like a big flight of steps going up? I think I do. Well, I wonder what this is going to be for. That's some kind of seating viewing area or something. You know, there's great, that looks like it's going to be like for sitting and looking, but what are they going to look at? They're on the street. I mean, it doesn't look like it could be a performance area. Right, I'll try not to get run over, there's no pavement on that side at the moment. Right, I'm going for my train and I'm not running. I never ever want to do that again, frankly. I still got like, I can still feel it on my chest. Look how quiet it is. The pigeons have got free rein. Never noticed before how undulating that bit of floor was there. I've never stopped and looked at it from that angle before. I was just approaching the steps. I thought, oh yes, that'd be a good time to put the camera on. Oh, sorry pigeons, barrier's open, and the barrier's open means the toilets are locked. It's okay for me at this very moment because I don't need them. I've got 7 minutes to wait. It's gone really breezy. It's quite pleasant though because it's so warm, it's nice to have a cool breeze. It's the lovely combination. Dinner time! I've been here ages, chatting to my daddy, and having a bath and a hair wash actually, and changing my clothes. I haven't tried it yet. How's yours?
Mine's very good, thank you.
Excellent.
Enough for 2 days for me.
Yeah, he's split his up because it had 4 things in it, so he's having half now and half another day. Right, dinner was lovely actually. Oh, what on earth is that on my lens? It's probably coffee. I don't think it's coming out on the image. Yeah, I'm going to need to get a wipe on that at some point. Yes, dinner was lovely. We finished off with lovely soft figs and enjoyed those, and now I'm going to pack up everything and we're going to head out and play some music down the pub. Back at IB's. Look, this is my fantasy bathroom that's B&Q man made up for me. Isn't it beautiful? What an effective selling technique. I tell you what, it's absolutely gorgeous. That's all my chosen things, you know, from the shop floor and the catalogue. Oh, look at all these right angles. So lovely. Anyway, we had such a quiet little session in the pub tonight, so I didn't film very much because everybody was a bit exposed because it was such a quiet one. I don't know where everybody was. There's hardly any people in the pub. I mean, there was a few. There's only a handful of us playing though. It was very unusual. Don't know where they all are. But anyway, perhaps they know something we don't. But anyway, going to go to bed shortly. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do feel free to give it a like if you happen to like it. I'll put some playlists there as I do in case you'd like to watch some more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.